What up, YouTube? WeskerGriff coming back with a mail day recap video. Got a lot of different stuff to go over, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, guys. I know my videos recently have been pretty lengthy, over 10 minutes, so I want to try to get a quick video out. Hopefully I'm able to do that, but usually I fail in that task. But either way, I'm going to get into the mail. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. I got one TTM success in. It's out of Texas, and it's coming back from former Oriole Dave Johnson. So he signed in this like really thin black Sharpie pen. But either way, real nice signature. I hope the camera's doing it justice. And I'm really happy to add him to the collection. I didn't have anything Dave Johnson related in my Orioles PC. So really happy about that. He's most known for being the manager of the Mets. I think he's known more for his managerial career, I should say, than his playing career. But either way, he was on a couple of the World Series teams for the O's, so wanted to add him to the collection. Onto my eBay pickups. Speaking of Orioles, picked this up. This was purely an impulse buy. Was looking over the 2016 Orioles autographs, and this one got listed when I was looking. It was one of the newly listed ones, and it was only $4 shipped, so I just picked it up. Autograph of David Hess. So I really don't know much about him. I'm going to have to do a little more research to see where he's at in the minor league system, but for $4 shipped, I'm not going to complain, especially since it's a rookie first year bone chrome auto. So happy about that. And then next is a product that I've been dying to pick up autographs of, but a lot of the names in the set don't really interest me, and it's a non-sports. This is out of 2015 Star Wars High Tech, and it is a autograph of Taylor Gray, who plays Ezra Bridger from Star Wars Rebels. So I am a fan of Star Wars Rebels. I kind of like how they are mixing the Clone Wars with the stuff from the original trilogy, and they're like trying to connect all of the prequels with the original, with the new movies coming out. So I really like how they're trying to bridge everything together, and it's a really cool show. I talked about it in my last video, but finally added an autograph from this set, and I'm not really going to be focusing on picking up Star Wars autographs because frankly there's way too many of them out there autograph wise, and there's so many obscure characters that they made autographs of, and there's a lot of characters who like only have like one line of dialogue in the movie that they made autographs out of. So I'm really not interested in collecting that type of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do with that is just focus on characters from Star Wars Rebels or the Clone Wars, because they're like 20 episode seasons. They're really fleshed out characters, and they're cool characters. So I want to pick up, autographs of them. So I'm going to focus on that, and there's quite a few of them that are in the set. So there's that. I'm sure people who don't even know what the hell I'm talking about are like, "Come on, dude!" But that's where that's going to be going. Okay, on to the stuff from COMC. I don't know if I mentioned that I got a second order from them, but it finally came in, and here are the cards. We got Darren Ruff out of Topps Chrome. He's not going to be with the Phillies next year. He did a real candid interview on CSN, Comcast Sportsnet Philly, and I believe he hinted at going over to Japan, to the Japanese League. So probably go over there, try to reestablish himself, and come back stateside strong. So all the best to Darren Ruff. Awesome guy, nice dude. Next, keeping with the Phillies theme, I was surprised how cheap this was. This was only like $3. It is a 2014 Elite autograph of Cameron Rupp, who, if you look at his sabermetric numbers, he's actually, I think, a top 3 offensive catcher in the National League. So that's kind of crazy. Very undervalued here in Philly, but we'll have to see what the future holds for him, because we have Alfaro and we got Knapp, so there's a lot of guys in the system. So I wouldn't be surprised if Clintac tries trading him. On to the Sixers. This was like a dude who had a cup of coffee for the Sixers. I believe he played half a season for us. It is out of Panini Brilliance, Charles Jenkins. I believe they got him from the Warriors in one of the trades that they made. But picked that up. And then the last card I picked up is from Leaf Draft. It's an All-American of Carson Wentz. So I wanted to pick up another one of his rookies. And those weren't the only cards I ordered, because people are probably wondering, why would you only order like 5 or 6 cards? I ordered a lot more, but most of it is for other YouTubers. And they're just small cards, nothing crazy, but it's just for some packages that I'm getting together. So like, it's nothing crazy, nothing that'll blow your mind, but I don't want to show that stuff in the video. Next, I did another box of Game of Thrones Season 5. Was $55 on eBay. Got a good deal on it, and just couldn't pass it up. So here is what I got. I got a lot of inserts in this box, more than the last one. But the first insert I got here is a relationship insert of King Tommen and Queen Marjorie. And then I got this one, and there's a difference on this one. It's Sons of Stark and Littlefinger, and if you guys compare these two cards, this one is just plain, and this one has gold stitching on it. So when you turn it around, it is numbered out of 225. So a really low insert on a really low numbered insert. It's already a tough card to hit, and as you can see on this one, it's not numbered. So that was a cool hit there. Next, I'm going to send this card off for grading, because it's one of the more iconic scenes from Season 5. It is the Mother's Mercy with Stannis. And that's the gold variation, which is numbered out of 150. So I'm definitely going to send this off for grading. Probably the most controversial moment, one of the more controversial moments from Season 5. Book readers were in an absolute uproar about that particular scene. Then we got this beautiful Death card, so that's cool. Then we have quotables. If you watch my last box break, I already have this one, so it's a dupe. It's of Cersei. But then I also got Stannis. And then on the back is Tyrion. And the two autographs I got, wasn't really happy about. They're decent value-wise, but I already have both of them. The first one here is Shireen Kerry Ingram. That's like a $15 card. So I got that. And then I got 1-1, who I already got as well. It's like a $15 card. So, my favorite card from the break was obviously the Stannis Mother Mercy card. But Ricky talks about ROI, 15.15, that's 30, and then the inserts, a couple dollars each. Did I get my money back on a $55 box? No, I didn't, but like I said, real fun break-in. And it was just kind of bad luck to get autographs I already got, because I really don't have too many autographs from Season 5. And if you're wondering, both of those cards are for trade or for sale, potentially. But or I might hold on to them. I'm not sure. But if you're interested, leave a comment down below. So there's that. And then last but not least, some of the comics that I picked up. Apparently, back in 2011, they made some Game of Thrones comics. And George R.R. Martin wrote it, and it is a Game of Thrones, which is actually the first title of his first book. And to my knowledge, this entire comic series covers the entire first book, word page from page from the book. And the artwork, I think, was all approved by George, so the characters look more in tune to what his original vision was. But the thing that sucks is they only did a Game of Thrones. And I think the reason for that is because George, I mean, between writing for the show and then trying to get his last 2 books out, just didn't have the time to continue the comic series. But there's 24 issues, and I have, I think, the first 9. And these were put out by Dynamite Entertainment. So here's the first one here with all the Stark direwolves, and you got Ned Stark there. Then the second one you have here is Tyrion, and there's Ghost. And you can't, the silhouette is probably Jon Snow. That's where they're heading to the wall. Then you have Khal Drogo with Daenerys. Then you have Jon Snow with Ghost. And then you have the wall in the background. It's really, really awesome artwork there. Then this is a fantastic cover. You have Ned with Arya, and then you got Cersei with Joffrey, and then you got King Robert in the background there, and then there's Ilyn Payne on the right, and you got the Hound on the left. So it's a really, really cool cover, and that's like the trial over the Butcher's Boy. So that was a really, really awesome cover. Then you got this one, which is a little scandalous kind of. You got Daenerys going into the flames. And then the emergence of the dragons. But that is issue 6. Then you got issue 7, which is Jon Snow with Tyrion on top of the wall. So that's really cool. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. And these were not cheap either. I think I paid like $40 or $50 for this lot, but the artwork was just ridiculous. I wanted to get these into my collection. And then next you got Ned Stark with Gendry. There's his helmet. So that's cool. And then next is my favorite cover out of the whole lot that I got. You got my boy the Hound going up against his brother the Mountain. And the Mountain looks a lot different here than he does on the show. Well, I shouldn't say a lot different, but you can see all his armor and how he just looks like he's gonna like fucking murder everyone. And you got the Hound, who's all suited up in his armor. And I found out that, like, in the books, the Hound is a lot younger than he is on the TV show. In the books, he's only in his late 20s. But in the show, he obviously looks a lot older because the actor that plays him, Roy McCann, is older. But that was really cool. So those are the comics that I picked up. And the lot of cards I picked up. So hopefully this video wasn't too long. I'm assuming it is definitely over 10 minutes. So apologies about that, guys. But leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And I hope everyone's doing well. Peace.